Imagine planning your dream trip or a new life abroad only to have your visa denied. It feels like your whole future just got paused. The excitement you felt for months, maybe years, suddenly replaced by this sinking feeling in your stomach. You might even feel like giving up altogether. But don't worry, we're here to help you bounce back. Here at Legal Acquainted, we've heard countless stories of visa denials, and we know how disheartening the experience can be. It's not just paperwork, it's about dreams put on hold, opportunities seemingly lost, and the emotional roller coaster that comes with it. But here's the thing, a visa denial isn't always the end of the road. In this video, we're going to unpack everything you need to know about visa denials, from the emotional fallout to practical steps you can take to increase your chances of success next time. Okay, let's be real for a second. Getting that rejection letter can feel like a punch to the gut. It's not just about the visa itself, it's about the dreams and plans tied to it. That study abroad program you poured your heart into, that job offer you worked so hard for, that chance to finally reunite with family. It all feels uncertain now. You might be wrestling with a mix of emotions, disappointment sure, but maybe also embarrassment, confusion, even anger. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-blame, wondering what you could have done differently. And if you're like a lot of people, you might be tempted to just brush it off, pretend it doesn't sting. But here's the thing, your feelings are valid. It's completely normal to feel blindsided and overwhelmed after a visa denial. Don't bottle it up. Talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a therapist, anyone who can offer a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on. Remember, you're not alone in this. We've heard stories from people who felt like their world was ending after a visa denial. They were devastated, questioning their choices, unsure of what the future held. The point is, it's okay to grieve the loss of what you thought your future would be. Give yourself permission to feel those emotions fully, but don't let them paralyze you. This is a setback, not a dead end. Alright, so you've processed the initial shock and you're ready to figure out what went wrong. But here's where things get tricky. The world of visas is full of misinformation and half-truths. There are these myths floating around that can really trip you up, so let's bust some of them right now. Myth number 1, if I have enough money in my bank account, I'm guaranteed a visa. While financial stability is definitely a factor, it's not the be-all and end-all. Visa officers are looking for ties to your home country, things like a stable job, family commitments, or property ownership, that indicate you're more likely to return after your trip. Myth number 2, a letter of invitation from a friend or relative guarantees my approval. Again, while these letters can be helpful in demonstrating your purpose of travel, they're not magic bullets. Visa officers are more interested in your overall application, your ties to your home country, and whether they believe you'll comply with the terms of your visa. Now let's talk about some lesser-known reasons for visa denials. One big one is incomplete or inconsistent documentation. It seems obvious, but even small discrepancies in your application can raise red flags. Double-check everything. Make sure your paperwork aligns perfectly, and don't leave any room for interpretation. Alright, I know we've been talking a lot about what can go wrong, but I want to shift gears for a moment and focus on the positive, because here's the truth. Getting a visa denied, while definitely a setback, doesn't mean your dreams are shattered. In fact, we've encountered countless stories of people who faced rejection, dusted themselves off, and eventually achieved their goals. Take, for example, the story of David, a young entrepreneur from Nigeria. David had a brilliant idea for a tech startup and was accepted into a prestigious accelerator program in the United States. He was ecstatic, but his excitement was short-lived when his visa application got rejected. Not once, but twice. It would have been easy for David to give up, to believe that his dream was simply out of reach, but he refused to let the rejections define him. He took the time to understand the reasons behind the denials, meticulously addressed each one, and with unwavering determination, applied for the third time. And guess what? He got his visa. Today, David's startup is thriving, and he often shares his story to inspire other aspiring entrepreneurs who might be facing similar hurdles. These stories highlight a powerful truth. Resilience and perseverance can often be the difference between giving up and achieving your goals. Okay, so you've received that dreaded visa denial. It's tough, but it's crucial to act strategically. Let's break down the immediate steps you should take. Step 1. Read the denial letter carefully. It contains valuable information about why your application was rejected. Pay close attention to the specific reasons cited. Step 2. Request your Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) file. This can provide further insights into the decision-making process. Step 3. Identify the specific reason for denial. Pinpointing the exact reason is key to addressing it effectively. Step 4. Gather supporting documents. This might include updated bank statements or employment verification letters. Step 5. Consider seeking professional guidance. An immigration lawyer can be an invaluable resource. The appeal process, a hidden second chance. Let's talk about a powerful tool that often gets overlooked, the visa appeal process. Many people assume that once a visa is denied, that's it, game over. But in many cases, you actually have the right to appeal the decision and present your case again. Now, it's important to understand that appeals aren't about simply resubmitting the same application and hoping for a different outcome. They require a strategic approach, focusing on addressing the specific reasons for the initial denial and presenting new, compelling evidence to support your case. The first step is to carefully review your denial letter and identify the grounds for appeal. Some common grounds include manifest error. This means there was a clear factual error in the initial decision, such as a misinterpretation of your documents or a misunderstanding of your circumstances. New evidence. If you've obtained significant new evidence that wasn't available during your initial application, such as a new job offer, a change in your financial situation, or additional ties to your home country, you can present this information in your appeal. Region-specific rejections. What applicants from your region should know. The world of visas isn't a level playing field. The reality is, your nationality and the political climate surrounding your region can significantly impact your visa application experience. So let's get real about how these factors come into play. For instance, applicants from certain regions might face higher scrutiny due to factors like visa overstay rates, economic conditions, or even political tensions between countries. This isn't to say that individuals from these regions are automatically disadvantaged, but it's important to be aware of these potential biases and take proactive steps to address them in your application. Let's say you're applying from a country with a historically high visa refusal rate for your intended destination. In this case, it's even more crucial to build a rock-solid application that leaves no room for doubt. This means providing meticulous documentation, double, triple check that every piece of paper is in order, translated accurately if needed, and submitted on time. Visa agent scams and bad advice. Are you being set up to fail? Okay, let's talk about a frustrating and frankly infuriating aspect of the visa application process, the prevalence of scams and misleading advice. When you're already feeling overwhelmed and uncertain, it's easy to fall prey to individuals or agencies promising guaranteed approvals or offering insider information for a hefty fee. Let me be crystal clear. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Legitimate visa applications are assessed based on your individual merits and qualifications, not on shortcuts or backdoor deals. So, how can you protect yourself from these unscrupulous actors? Here are some red flags to watch out for. Guaranteed approvals. No one, and I mean no one, can guarantee a visa approval. The decision ultimately rests with the consular officer. Anyone claiming otherwise is either misinformed or trying to scam you. Requests for upfront payment. Be wary of agents or agencies demanding a large sum of money upfront before providing any services. So there you have it, a crash course in navigating the often confusing world of visas, especially after a rejection. Remember, a visa denial is not the end of your journey. With the right steps and mindset, you can turn this setback into a comeback. It's about understanding the why behind the denial, addressing those issues head-on, and presenting a stronger case next time. It's about knowing your rights, seeking reliable information, and not falling prey to scams that prey on your vulnerability. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more legal insights from Legal Acquainted. We're here to empower you with the knowledge and resources you need to navigate the world of visas and achieve your travel dreams.